why marriage? Do y'all feel like marriage is necessary? Do you believe in marriage? Is marriage the wave right now? Should you get married? Uh, is it is marriage a thing for man? What or women? Should we believe in the institution of marriage still in 2023? What y'all thinking?
Well, for starters, you just mentioned a key word, institution.
Yeah.
And anytime I think about institution, I think about somewhere where you're confined in. So I
Jail.
feel, yeah. So my brothers, I feel like marriage is exactly that.
The
And
sentence.
right, that's exactly what it is. It's a sentence. So for me, until marriage license have an expiration date, I know I'm not. I know I'm not no part of that. I know I'm no part of that.
Yeah.
And just out of experience as someone who was married before, and
Yeah.
you know, it can be consequential, but in at the grand scheme of things, from my perspective right now, I don't see the benefit of marriage.
Yeah.
I don't. I think marriage is supposed to bring forth a family environment, kids, and build a life together. But it's hard to translate that into someone life who already have kids, who already build his life.
Mm.
You know what I mean? To incorporate someone in that right now, it doesn't make sense for me now.
Yeah.
For it to each his own, and a personal life only has to make sense to them. But to the question, my brother, now it's an institution like you said, and most institutions I know, it's a sentence, and I ain't not ready for that life sentence.
Guilty. Send it to the
Ah, dang,
yeah.
20 years to life.
What you think? Nah, they ain't even 30 years to life. They're just giving you life.
That's life,
Right.
no parole.
You get lucky. Well, you said, David, you get lucky if you make it out early and get a get a
I
divorce.
get a deport. I get a do.
Oh, man. Yo, Razor, what you thinking, my boy?
Nah, this is what I'm saying. Looking around right now, the way I see it, it doesn't make sense. But just seeing because it's not about love anymore. It's about business. It's about what
Status.
you what you can get, what and that's what I've been seeing. It's not about you going in with the ability to say, hey, let me work with this person. If you going in that situation and you can't provide fully for that person, they don't want it. They're looking at you as a bum. So I don't see that unity in it anymore. All I see is self. And like you said, when you get out, is about self too. We you go in the situation, and you could have, let's say you was a millionaire. I'm talking from a millionaire standpoint. You go in a situation, and you know when if the female decide they want to get out, now you got to come up and pay half or whatever they asking for, and they didn't go into situation with that. So I look and I see this situation, and it really makes you wonder and think, like, is it really worth it? I have hope, that some humanity might come back and be like, hey, it
Alive.
might. I'm keeping hope, but everybody's not the same,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm seeing. And of course there's good unit out there, and there's good that, people that believe in that traditional and
Right.
unity. But what I see is more of the negative and not the positive, and that's very discouraging to me.
Very, very,
So
very. I
Well,
would agree with both of you guys. I think that there's for a person that's in a great situation, there's a lot for them to lose, and a person that's trying to come up, a lot for them to gain. And a lot of people would probably challenge what we're saying and say, uh, because we say we're seeing. But I've seen marriages work for people. I've seen uncles, aunt, my grandparents, my parents were married. They weren't married to each other, but they were married to different people that are in their relationship that they were married. And you know, for the most part, I haven't seen any of those people get a divorce. So marriage in itself, I've seen it work. I've also seen friends, people around me, people in the news. I'm seeing people challenging the whole concept of a prenup. Like if
Yeah.
I sign a prenup for me to protect myself or for her to protect herself, now I can challenge it. Challenge that. What's the sense in me getting married then if
Yeah.
the stuff that's supposed to protect me from you, you can now challenge it? That
Challenge it.
makes no sense to me.
Right, right, right.
So I don't. The institution of marriage to me is a bunch of baloney. I feel like it. I feel like it only benefits one person. I do feel like there's time that and we're not talking about the institution of love or relationship. We're specifically just talking about marriage itself. Because I can love you, we can live together forever and never have an issue, never have a problem, still do the same thing, still take care
Mhm.
of each other, still make sure that each other is good. The only thing we didn't do is go down and do a ceremony to make the government accept that we're together. But we know that we're together. We love each other. We share the love and everything with each other. But
And
the whole part of the ceremony part of marriage and the institutional part of marriage, we didn't go ahead and take. Uh, I don't
Well,
know, man. I feel like a lot of people still believe in it. I would say I somewhat think that marriage is good for some people because I have friends that's about to get married now, friends that thinking of getting married, and I look at it like, eh, how you can look at some people relationship and you know that they're never going to stay together for long. You can just, but it's like you don't know how you know this, but they don't know that, and you know that you like, come on, why
that's
why are you
typical.
wasting? Yeah, why are you wasting your time? And then a couple years later, they
then,
separation.
yep. I
Yeah,
mean, sometimes when you're in the situation, you're blind to it. You know,
Well,
you don't.
yeah, you could look at it that way, definitely.
that
What
is true.
what you
That
think?
is true.
Yeah, and
Yeah, because you have to make that distinguish argument like you did in a Shanti, saying that hey, love. We're not talking about love and certain kind of
yeah, because I believe in
benefit.
love.
I believe in love,
Yeah,
but the marriage part it changed the whole dynamic of it.
yeah.
And lucky for Razor still have hope. The last time he did have hope, she burned me and make my heart hurt me. So after
And then block my number.
and then block me on phone. So, so, so yeah, what Razor, I'm gonna let you stay with it. You can stay with hope.
Yeah,
You understand? But yeah, it's fear that you make the distinction, brother, because at the end of the day, we can still have all of those other things where
yeah.
I don't feel no kind of way like you're coming into trying to benefit from what I'm bringing when you're not bringing to the table. You know
Uh,
what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, 'cause I think that and let us say both ways, because we're a bunch of males talking up here. So when females hear this and watch this, they often think that we're just trying to bash them. We're talking about on both sides.
Yeah.
If you need to protect you, if you have something, you need to protect yourself too. I mean, why you want to give away half of your stuff to somebody that didn't help you get the half of your stuff?
And
We're
and
not
I
talking about what we build together. Of course, what we build together should be split
Right.
equal. If I
of
built
course.
something by myself, what leads you to be entitled to my things? That's just
Facts.
how I look at it.
Because they're like you said, we're talking on both sides of the spectrum. Because there are some low down, dirty scumbag of a man that out there that they they going in the
Targeting,
situation.
yeah,
Yeah,
targeting women for the
and
benefits of what they can get.
exactly,
Just
you
like they
know,
have women out there targeting men for the
man,
benefits
for the
of what they
benefit. Yep.
to have kids with them. Know that they're disgusted by them, have kids with them, and do everything with them just to secure the bag, as they say. I know y'all have heard that term before a few times. Probably even heard it a couple times today before we got up here. Securing the bag. That's what I hear a lot of females say. They gotta secure that bag.
Yeah, and really, like you say, Razor, to defend the females. Because I know this guy, where, he didn't even have nowhere to live. So, so he married this lady, you know, because she take care of him and do all of this thing. And then we talking one day, and he gonna tell me she's my everything. Well, no, of course.
Yeah,
She is everything. You
because
would
you
be
have
sleeping outside. You don't have
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean. So in cases like that, females gotta look out for the warning signs
yeah,
also.
definitely.
You know, man. I say, yeah.
Yeah, anything else on this?
There's a lot of
Yeah,
add-ons. You know.
let me
yeah,
clear it up first. So I told the guys we want to keep this topic short. So that's why seems like we're kind of racing through it a little bit. I don't want to race through it, but I do want to let us cover it with conviction of saying everything that
Right.
we can say about the topic. Yeah,
Right. So even with that still in on, just trying to tie all of our points together because, like you said, these are conversations where every day we have, and people have to understand that this is just straight from an unbiased perspective.
facts.
And if someone out there have hopes of being married, we're not discouraging you.
No,
We're just actually laying out certain things that you can actually grasp from this now to understand that, all right, when it comes to marriage, what is your intentions as the male? What is your intentions as the female? Because if you were coming there with a one trap mind to say that, hey, this man has money, I'm going to marry so I can get some of his, bad start. Because you're going there, you're not getting the money, then you're going to have a problem. And if you are getting the money when the money stops, then it's going to be another problem. So you have to bear in mind that if you're going into marriage, you got to go in it for the right reasons. Nowadays, I don't know what the right reasons are anymore. You understand? And that's sad, but to each his own. And yeah,
seems like the right reason nowadays to get married is for a come up.
yeah.
facts.
Security bag to make sure you have a place to live, somebody you can split the bill halfway with, somebody that can make sure that you're okay, you're good. That's what it seems to me. It don't seems like the thing we grow up seeing in shows when you first get your heartbreak in high school and you like, oh, I can't believe, that whole, that whole thing.
Nah,
That's not what I'm seeing.
yeah, the first chance they get, they're gone. Is not trying to work it out or make sure, because one thing I could say, just to sum it up, I hear people that's been married. I know my sister, she's been married for 30 years. Um, and what I hear both of them say, her husband and her, it takes work. It's
Yeah,
not is and if you're not strong, you're gonna leave each other.
yeah,
So nowadays, what you see is the sooner of any kind of hardship, money hardship, anything, they out. It's like you said, we could go on in this topic forever, man. But
yeah.